Hello folks, today we're going to be visiting a grimdark galaxy far, far away and taking a look at an Adept Cepo and an Imperial Prowler assassin. Okay, so today I'm going to be looking at this pair of robots slash mechanical people, cyborgs, whatever you want to call them, an Imperial Prowler assassin and a mechanic Adept Cepo. These come from Grimskull, also known as Wargames Exclusive. And if I just pop out Cepo first, we have a 32mm round, resin base, bit of destruction, some cogs, machine, armor plates, whatever you want to call it, just battlefield debris. Sprue gate on the front. This is something they seem to do. I assume it's because if anything does miscast or air bubble, it will be to the rear. But it does mean that you've got a bit of cleanup to do there. You know, Grimskull. I can live with it. We get our little baggie of resin components. So no build instructions, but it's fairly easy. We have our mechanic Adept here. Nice detail on the robe at the rear. Mold line where the seam runs all the way around, as you would expect. Bit of cleanup to do in and around the head where you have all of these elaborate folds. But the main details are very nice. We have all these imperialistic accoutrements. Two arms. So this empty hand here goes in on the right and will hold this impressive looking Mechanicon-esque cog axe. Beautiful detail on it. Sprue gate at the bottom and back to clean, but mold lines are practically non-existent. It runs along here. It's a very clean cast, so it won't take long to clean that up. The left hand, with all of these chains, actually fits. Let me see if I can do this. Fits in there and then connects to that thermal or sensor. Now, it's a mechanical fit, it's a tight fit. You have to push it in there. I would suggest heat this up, drop it into hot water, or hit it with a hairdryer first, so it's flexible. You don't have to, but it will prevent any breakage because this is resin, so it can be brittle when it's cold. So if you just make this flexible like rubber by heating it, you can position it, drop a glue on both pieces, glue it into place, and then flex it back to where it should be afterwards and let it dry or warm up, cool down, whatever. Cool down would be more sensible. But yeah, so it's got that. It has on its back this delightful backpack. A bit of flashing there. Should come off with a toothbrush. No flashing there. And this has multiple parts to it. So we have a set of mechanical tentacles coming out from the base. You have a grabby claw. You have some form of welding gun or torch. And then we also have the ubiquitous servo skull. Now, servo skull should go on this side, and then you choose one of these to go on the other side, but you don't have to. and I know that because I built one. I went with claw on one side and underslung laser on the other. Gorgeous figure, came together really nicely, and like I say, bar the cleanup to do around the hood and cloak, there's minimal cleanup on any other piece, so it makes a really nice figure. Obviously you could paint him up in his lovely 3PO gold armor, or maybe, you know, do the new trilogy and give him the one red arm, because how else would you disguise him? So there we have an ad mech, and he has a friend in the form of the Imperial Prowler assassin. And this is a lovely take. So get him out of his bag again. Another base cracked earth 32mm bevel skulls, because skulls required. He comes with a travelling pack with a shovel, grenades, bedroll and the like, which fit that way up on him. You've got two studs here, and then there's also the lip of the hood, so it will only fit in that way. Here's his little antenna on the back, and he has this massive sniper rifle which fits across his front. Again, lovely cast, very crisp, excellent detail. Could be a robot, or could equally be a guy with cybernetics, so a replaced leg, because hand-wise you can't tell, and head-wise obviously he's got a dome for a head, but a very simple build in comparison to Cepo. But at the end you get this gorgeous looking figure. And we all know how brutal R2 is when left to his own devices, and he's got no arms. Imagine if you give him a full body and a gun. Clone Wars would have been over in no time. So there we have it. Ideal for 40k players, obviously, but with a lot of people getting on board with Stargrave at the moment, I think these would make a perfect pair for Stargrave as well. In fact, I could see these as a captain and a first mate. A very unique looking pair, bringing their own form of justice to the galaxy. So there we have it, a terrific pair. I think a lot of people will enjoy just painting these up, even if they never plan on actually dropping them onto a tabletop army. It's a really nice setup, and I really like the Imperial Prowler droid. R2's head on an assassin, why would you not? I mean, it looks fantastic. And it's very anime-esque as well. It reminds me of something you would see coming out of Japan, where they go, this needs the Japanizing beam sprayed all over Star Wars, and R2 becomes the proper hero of the series. Let me know if you're planning on using them below. Otherwise, I'm going to move on, folks. Bye-bye.
Go ahead and check out our other content on screen now. And while you're at it, why not hit subscribe and remember to ding our dong. Go on, you know you want to click it. Go on.